adjectives? Adjectives are words that describe nouns. It gives us an additional information about what the noun refers to. To understand adjectives, we will recap what are nouns. Noun is a word that contains a person, place, thing, or an idea. So what are adjectives? They describe the nouns. Let's understand this with few examples. In case of a person, if I say, Mario is the best coast guard, he is very brave, he is very clever coast guard. So here, best, brave, clever are the things that describes Mario as a person. Let's see another example. In case of place, Athens is an ancient city. It is a beautiful place. It has powerful civilization. Here, ancient, beautiful, and powerful are the things that are giving the information of Athens city. Let's see another example. In case of thing, if I say this is a colorful book, it has 6 colors, it is a big book. So then, colorful, 6 and big. These are the things which describe about the book as a thing. Let's see with one more example. In case of idea, I got a great dream, I got a scary dream, or I had a funny dream. So, great, scary, funny are the things that describes an idea or thing. So nouns and pronouns are technically the same. Pronouns are just replacement of nouns. We have already discussed about them in our previous videos. So here we can say adjectives are the words that describe noun and pronoun both. Let's understand this with some more examples in sentence form. Jerry is a tall boy. Here, tall is a quality that describes about Jerry, so it is an adjective. Let's see another example. Andrea has 2 pencils. Here we got to know the quantity of pencils that Andrea has. So, it is an adjective. Let's see one more example. This is a small garden. Here, with the help of small, we got to know about the size of the garden. So, it's an adjective. Now we are clear about what adjectives actually are. So let's see the degree of comparison that adjectives have. Adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison, that is, positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. It is important to know why do we need a degree of comparison. Degree of comparison is required when we need to compare the things. Let's understand with first degree of comparison, that is, positive degree. When we speak about only one person or things, we use the positive degree. It is important to remember that positive degree is not used to compare anything. Let's see the second degree of comparison, that is comparative degree. In comparative degree, we compare 2 persons or 2 things with each other. Let's move on and see the third type of degree of comparison, that is superlative degree. When we compare more than 2 persons or things with one another, it is called superlative degree. Let's understand the degree of comparison with an example. John is a tall boy. Here, tall is an adjective and we are just describing about John. We are not comparing him with anyone, so it is a positive degree. Let's see another example. Steve is taller than John. Here, taller is an adjective and we are comparing 2 people's height. That is, John's height with Steve's height. So, it is a comparative degree. David is tallest amongst all. Here, tallest is an adjective and we are comparing 3 people's height. So, it is a superlative degree. Let's see the chart here. Tall here is a positive degree, taller is a comparative degree, and tallest is a superlative degree. Do remember that positive degree provides us only an information about noun and it is not used for comparison of things. wherein comparative degree is used to compare two things and superlative degrees are used to compare more than two things. Now let's see the positive degrees can be converted into comparative degrees and superlative degrees. Let's understand with few examples. By adding ER for comparative degree and by adding EST for superlative degrees. The words would be happy, happier, happiest, large, larger, largest. Here we can see that ER and EST are used at the end of the comparative and superlative degrees. Let's see one more way of changing degrees of comparison. By adding R for comparative degree and ST for superlative degree at the end. Here are the examples with the words fine, finer, finest, wise, wiser, wisest. Here we can see R and ST are used at the end of comparative and superlative degrees. Let me inform you that there are some adjectives that cannot be converted like these ways, and they are called irregular adjectives. For example, good, better, best, many, more, most, little, less, least. Remember that these words don't follow any pattern as we discussed before. So these are some of the techniques of degree of comparison. Let's do a quick recap of what we did in this video. Firstly, we saw adjectives. Then we saw degree of comparison for adjective, which are positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. So that's all in this video. In the next